I'd like to properly rant about Mocha for once. Disclaimer. This is not about them as a person. It is about actions that I personally think deserve to be criticized. I don't think they deserve to be hated as a person for some bad takes. Okay. If I get anything wrong or if I come across as rude, I will clarify and apologize in the pinned comment. On to the argument itself. mochacrk has posted some bad takes. Wow, crazy. But why does it matter? Well, I think the root of the problem is their large following. If they misphrase something or post without thinking, it's easier for them to negatively impact a big chunk of the fandom's perception too. With power comes responsibility data. Take them saying pure vanilla x shadow milk is abuser x victim, for example. I will not explain why that is not true here since it would eat up too much time, but just know it's really not. That post on its own is mischaracterizing. Then they try to shut down any criticism for the false take by captioning it "you can't defend it." And another situation, when they have a truthless recluse shadow milk PFP with the caption being "not in a good way." I don't need to explain how this is generalizing. Actually, there's someone online who already analyzed this, so give that a look cause they go more in depth. Mocha has since taken down the video and apologized. But if they keep taking down videos and responding negatively to criticism, I'm afraid they might not learn anything. For example, a recent video where Banana Muffins asked for what people dislike about CRK content creators, and there was a lot of critiques for Mocha in the comments, to which Mocha replied saying Banana Muffins was two-faced. Again, I'm not going into it that much because Banana Muffins has already responded and defended themselves much better than what I could word, but you can see the problem, right? I get that having a large audience is hard. Worse when they criticize everything you say, but you still need to respond responsibly and show growth. Which they are doing, at least partially, by apologizing and trying to make their content less CRK hate-focused. But still, I think the fact that their most recent post is a negative response to a post that was about criticisms compliments for CRK YouTubers in general is a little worrying. My main issue is that this is a continuous string of behavior, honestly. And before I go, I'd like to say that them doubling down to critiques of the general idea of the Pride posts not being canon also mildly contributes to their argument. The post I'm talking about itself is talking about how external media from outside the games isn't canon, and they even bring up the non-canon disclaimer, yet fail to mention the Pride posts don't have those. I am a firm believer that the characters chosen represent the post well, but I don't think all the ships there are canon, just in case any of you more curious folk care. Anyway, to make sure this doesn't become a documentation of every crime they ever committed, I'm going to stop here, since obviously that's not my intention lmao. Thank you for listening.